Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to another video. And in this one we're going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking and whether or not I believe it's in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And then later on I'm going to be talking about streaming a little bit, but we're going to get that to the end. We're going to be mainly talking about skill-based matchmaking here. And the thing is, with my experience, and I've got plenty of experience with the game, more than most. I mean, as a matter of fact, I even got some, I've even had some hate mail because I'm a prestige level. I was a prestige level 2 at the very end of that when I got the hate mail, and it was insane. The thing is that with my experience in the game, I've had evidence that points in both directions. In other words, I've had experiences to where it definitely seems like there's skill-based matchmaking, and at the same time, I've had an experience to where it seems like, how in the world can people accuse this game of having skill-based matchmaking? Like, what the hell are people thinking? Are people just overreacting and stuff like that? So, now I wanted to talk about this today because for those of you that were in stream yesterday, which there were, I think, maybe 4 or 5 of you at the most at one point, and if you were in there from the beginning, what ended up happening was that my first 2 games played very, very well. The connection actually felt very, very good. I was thinking, hey, this is going to be a good day, right? It's going to be a good stream gameplay-wise, all that kind of good stuff, right? And then after about those 2 games, the second game I was on this map, and I ended up dropping 41 kills in a TDM and died only 6 times. And then all of a sudden, when in the lobby it said, oh, game session no longer available. And it did this multiple times through the stream. It did it like 5-6 times. Granted, there was a game update as well, but the thing is, after it took me out of the game, out of that lobby, and you know, obviously I had to find another one because the game session was no longer available, right? It got pretty damn sweaty. You started seeing all sorts of crazy shit happening, all sorts of bullshit, a lot of randomness, and all that kind of stuff. So. And then after, like, once that, and this happened in team-based games, and then after that I said, screw it, I'm going to go to free-for-all, because at least if there's skill-based matchmaking in free-for-all, which I have had experiences in that as well, it definitely seems like there's that as well in a few free-for-alls. The thing is, I know that at least I don't have to rely on other people for me to do decently well, or should I say actually, because I play solo, or should I say I don't have to worry about the mistakes of other people having to cost me time and time again. So basically with free-for-all, it's like, okay, even if I run into the best players, I can at least hold my own to a much greater extent than it would be in team-based games. So because I don't feel like I'm like surrounded. There's a lot of one-on-one engagements that happen and all that kind of other stuff, and so there's a little bit more, you have a little bit more control over what's going on when you know what you're doing in free-for-all as compared to team-based games in this game. So by the way, the Sniper's Nest score streak is pretty badass, and if somebody drops a strike team and you drop your Sniper's Nest, that strike team is going to be dead. You're going to hear 2 sniper shots go off, bam, bam, and you'll see on your screen, strike team eliminated. I mean, I kid you not, it actually happens. I would have had gameplay, but it turns out that my Elgato wasn't working right, believe it or not, when that happens, so sorry about that, but it's true. So Sniper's Nest, definitely very good to use against a strike team, in case any of you wanted to know that. But back to the subject here, and at the same time, like I said, even with every single experience and it's random too, that's the funny thing. The whole experience in terms of the subject of skill-based matchmaking seems to be just as random as the connections and hit detections are in this game, because you can tell that you'll have like a few games where it's like, wow, the connection feels really good, and then out of nowhere things are going to feel like shit. It's very inconsistent. It's like you can get it even sometimes during game, you'll feel like you're getting in a gunfight, and then things are feeling and looking good, and the next thing you know, it's like half of your bullets aren't registering, or before they do register, it's like you got to put half a clip into them before the hit markers start registering, and you know, and then the next thing you know, they turn and fire once and you're dead. So obviously there's nothing new there, but it is getting better. It is getting a little bit more consistent, but even with that being said, there's still a ton of inconsistencies. So what I want to know down in the comments section is, do you believe that there is skill-based matchmaking? There are plenty of people talking about this, and on top of that, and for those of you guys that are, for any of you that happen to see this, that just happen to be bigger names out there on YouTube or streamers or whatnot that are really really good, just in case, you know, because a couple of you follow me on Twitter. So just in case you happen to see this video, I'm not discrediting your ability whatsoever. I'm not taking anything away. You guys are absolute beasts at what you do. No doubt about it. You've proven it time and time again. But one thing I kind of notice is, like, I start to scratch my head and wonder, why in the world does it seem like all these big streamers or whatnot are constantly in noob lobbies? Granted, I don't watch for hours on end, because sometimes I do, but it doesn't happen very often, especially when there's a new COD coming out. It's like, I'm gonna play it. So but the thing is, it's like every single time you go in there, it could be at random times, multiple times a day, it's like they're in a lot of noob lobbies that just always seem to be like bots and just usually, and a lot of times, don't fire back as well. So for the most part, so it's kind of aggravating. It's like, do these guys normally get easy lobbies and then I have to deal with this shit? It's like, you know, it's but I don't know what it is, or maybe it's just because there's a higher concentration of players on PlayStation 4, and I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. And again, I'm not taking anything away. It just sucks when you see all these others, and then the thing is, when you go on stream and then all of a sudden, you know, you have a couple games and then all of a sudden it's like somebody flipped a switch and then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck just happened? So anyway, I was just kind of wondering about that. I don't know. Do any of you that own a Net Duma, do you think that makes a difference if you can block regions or whatnot, or minimize it? I don't know. At least with the connection, I think it helps. But what the hell do I know? I'm just asking. And in terms of streaming, I basically wanted your feedback to know what in the hell it is I can do to make my numbers go up on streaming when people show up on stream. Now, I know that there's sound in the background during streams, and there's really nothing I could do about that. And the reason why you're not hearing it in my videos is simply because I edit it out, and that's easy. But I can't do that during stream, obviously. So, and I can't help it because of where everything is located and where my room is located. No, I can't go in the living room. That's not an option. So, so basically, I wanted to know what is it that I could do to bring my stream levels up. I know it's also a time depending on when I stream, but at the same time, it is random. Sometimes I get more people coming in during the day. Sometimes I get more people coming in at night. And what I can do to, I mean, I don't ignore my chat. So what can I do to get a consistent flow going? Because I also see other YouTubers that are smaller than me that get way more people in their stream than I do. And I'm just wondering what the hell I'm doing wrong. So if you guys can give me some feedback, that'd be great. And if it is a sound in the background, then I guess I am screwed. Or should I just go back on Twitch? I mean, I still have an account there, obviously. I'm up to 40 followers. So just let me know. I'm here on YouTube streaming because you guys have easier access to me through that. And at the same time, maybe most of my followers are just not into streaming. Simple as that. They prefer to watch videos over stream. So let me know what you guys think, and down in the comment section, let me know. Do you believe that there's skill-based matchmaking, or do you think it's just kind of random? Like, sometimes it seems like there is, and sometimes there's not, because the game itself and the algorithm and the connections are inconsistent. So therefore, the skill-based matchmaking is also going to be inconsistent. So let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better and my streams. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.